Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play European Universalis 4, The Art of Sweden. Now, El Dorado is not quite out. It is due out in a couple of days as I record this one. So this campaign, I'm not sure. Obviously, when El Dorado comes out, I'll be quite anxious to start something with the custom campaign. But at the same time, I'd sort of like to see this one through to the end. The question is, what does the end mean at this point? We know for sure we can't destroy France completely. We can't do the conversion. So what we'll probably do, we'll definitely war at them again to take Ile-de-France, not to mention connect up our little bit of a territory over here. But other than that, I think we're actually going to spend a lot of time between wars. We'll probably still get declared on by coalitions. Maybe just sort of fast-forwarding things to get to the end. We still have a lot to do technology-wise, building, everything-wise. You know, we're not going to be shy on things, but if we avoid wars... Or we're not going to be shy on things to do, I mean. But if we avoid wars, then the game will go extraordinarily quickly. I've queued up a lot of more light ship and unit production and hit fast forward. We got 2 years left in our truce with France, and since we can't necessarily, you know, take everything before the end of the war, or the end of the game, we'll go ahead and just try to fast forward through some of that. Oh, Toulouse is vassaled again? Oh, maybe I made a mistake there, not jumping on them a little bit more aggressively. We are integrating things, which is going to be fine and groovy. Provence, are you being worked on at all? Oh, we don't have a diplomat to send. What are we doing with our diplomats? Improving some things. Lately, our focus has been primarily army-oriented. I would... My army tradition at? I would like to keep my army tradition at 100% because that is where it's more important. Internal conflicts in English Louisiana. Well, that's a shame for them. We can take a new idea group, but I'm not rushing that out just because we can't really take advantage of that anyway. We have no points on anything. We are trying to core things. We're getting our admin points relatively quickly, which will be important to finish coring. We're going to recall our diplomat with Bohemia. Bohemia, I don't suppose we can convert you, huh? No. Just going to try to keep you friendly. We do have Switzerland as well. No point in improving a relationship there. Provence. Oh, yeah, let's definitely work on you. We can probably pull you in. Because we are working on Burgundy, yeah? It is Burgundy, I'm not getting confused. Indeed we are. So this will be a huge chunk of land that we have. Also, what's convenient about it is going to kick things up. Flanders is independent and hates me. Alright, so we're not gonna get that. Their new navy coming together. A lot of those little pop-ups. Our new light fleet. Building about 100 ships. I think I have to build another 100 after that. Of course, our navy did get destroyed in the previous war. And we still don't have the Diplo power to get the top tier ships quite yet, unfortunately. But, you know, that's life. We are doing fine in terms of admin. A little bit behind on military tech. That's because we're doing a lot of force marches. Scon, I think I may have missed a pop-up of something in there, but that's okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and send you to Seville. I'd really like that list to be alphabetic by default. When you start it up, I don't know what order it's in, but it's not alphabetical. It was this time because I went and adjusted things between episodes. We lost the annex subjects modifier. Well, it's going to be back in just a second, but it's effectively increasing our diplomatic reputation, which means we're going to annex Burgundy that much faster, which is fine. As long as we have positive diplomatic reputation, that's all that really, really matters. Allied with Portugal, you know, it'd be really fun to vassalize Aragon. Improve relationships in Canada. You know what? We can probably pause that. There might still be some stuff with Canada. I don't remember. Oh, no, we've got alliances with Canada. We've gone ahead and allied them, which is fine. But we could do a little bit more, I think. At that, cores are about to finish constructing. Just gotta wait. 160. Which is coming pretty quick. We're getting 9 per month right now. That's with the Liberation Act running, and I'm still happy to be running the Liberation Act because we are grabbing some stuff, and it's nice to have less nationalism. And a little less unrest as well. Like, we've had so little problem with rebels. We've got a little bit of a Rhinelander thing, 6 years, but I think that'll go away before it becomes an issue. Russia and Spain. All right. You're back home from Canada. Lovely. Let's go ahead and get rid of those pop-ups. And they are willing. Let's go ahead. I mean, this is going to tie up another relationship, but let's go ahead and ally Aragon. It's going to help us in our little war against France, not to mention a little bit of a buffer against Spain as well. And do that, then we're going to get married to them, and then we'll improve relationship. We got some extra diplomats back. Hold on. Going to Royal Marriage. Oh! Oh, you're an administrative republic, so we can't marry you. All right, well, we'll improve relations, and I think we'll send you some subsidies as well. I think we're going to need that, because improved relations will bring us to 170. Aggressive expansion is burning away. We might be okay, but I think it'll happen a little bit faster if we do send them some subsidies. Oh, we can do a transfer trade power as well, which is always a good idea. If people are willing to give us trade power, and we're already using a relationship slot with them, we may as well do everything. This doesn't build up over time. It's, I think, maybe it does. No, just flat plus 12. That's not bad. We may not even need the subsidies. I'll go ahead and do it anyway, just to speed things along. We need 190? Vassalize them? Yeah. There you go. 5 gold per month. Actually, I should have put it more than 10 years. No, it's fine. I was going to say, because it's going to take 10 years of being a vassal before we can annex them, but then we can increase our relationship to 200 if they're vassalized, so it's going to be okay. All right, we've got the 1 extra diplomat, and we are now in 1740. This is the year our truce expires, but it doesn't expire until April. I will go ahead and start fabricating another claim, just to make sure we've got it. I think we've got our one on Luxembourg. Yes, I think Barrois. We'll go ahead and fabricate on that. Can't start fabricating once you're in a war, so it's important to... You can start fabricating right before you declare. It'll continue to fabricate throughout a war. A little bit of heresy there, just so we don't get narrow-mindedness. Okay. And this is Wallonian, so we can technically... we will continue to core this. Oh, yes, it's important that we don't declare war until the Gold Coast is done coring. So, actually, we don't want to declare war until June because it will freeze our progress here. And then if another siege comes over and conquers it, it'll reset our siege progress, so it'll be pretty bad. I think it's the only one that matters is the Gold Coast one because France has a core on it. Everything else, they shouldn't. But I'll definitely want to start coring Liège, I think, before we go into the war. New Scotland declared war on New Portugal. All right, well, you have fun. Now that might call in Portugal. Envoy travel time. Spy ring busted. Ow. Actually kind of annoying. I could subsidize these guys or something like that. Hopefully if they're going into this, they're going to be okay. Who's in the actual war? New Portugal and Susquehannock. And on the other side, just New Scotland. We lost the claim on Calais. Tuscany coalitions us. Alright, that's fine. Right! That is the one problem with the war declaration. Having to wait until the Gold Coast finishes. That's really frustrating, because it gave enough time for France to rejoin the coalition. They wait a month between the end of the truce, or something like that. They wait, there's a window between the end of our truce and them joining the coalition. So now we're going to have to fight a bit of a coalition war, which is fine. We should still crush them pretty handily. And it's going to be a small coalition. And honestly, trucing out the rest of the coalition members before the real coalition, which is to say Austria, comes back in, will be quite nice. We'll check the coalition map mode momentarily here. We have enough admin points that we can... Wait, we can't... Really? We're here. How can we not core Liège? Really? Alright, I was missing that in the pop-up. Alright, fair enough. Let's check the coalition map mode. Hungary, some Italians, France. Very manageable. Are we at full maintenance? No. So let's go ahead and pump that up. Again, June is going to be the time. Let's, okay. For safety's sake, let me grab all my fleets. Put them together. Have them meet in Cornwall. We'll have them operate together in maybe just the English Channel, for example. And then my ground forces, we're going to move up as much as we can. Like that. That. We'll get a little bit of attrition, but that's fine. This, like that, like that. Alright, we're on the move. Netherlands. Alright. Is the Netherlands part of the coalition? I don't think they are. Oh, they are. Actually, hold on. That's not terrible. We will send these troops over into Friesland. Quickly march through the Netherlands. I think as soon as we occupy things, I think as soon as we occupy a little bit of territory over here, we might be able to start coring Liège. There's no weird cores? No, just Liège itself. Alright, we finished coring the Gold Province, or the Gold Coast, which is good. We have to wait a little bit longer for our maintenance to kick up, actually. You move there. You move here. Just another couple of ticks. Yeah, these guys are going to have to move right away as soon as the war gets declared. And it would be nice to get a full count of the forces on the other side of the coalition. We can't. However, we can go and check France specifically. They have 151,000 troops, which ain't bad. 0 manpower, though. They're, like, completely out. Whereas if we take a look at ourselves, Scandinavia, we currently have 320,000 and 235,000 manpower in the bank. That's only about half of our max. Actually, maybe about 2/5 of our max. But, it's not bad. Of course, there are other people in the coalition, but at the same time, we do also have some vassals. Now, unfortunately here, I can't offer the vassalization now. Would they join in? If they join in this war, then we won't get any aggressive expansion that way. Do we have no diplomat? Seriously? Oh, come back from Provence. Hang on. We need to start annexing Provence. Alright, we got a lot of stuff going on. Let me recall the guy from Aragon as well. We need to annex this guy right before we declare the war. Because you can't start annexing during a war. So that's one. And then with France here, just wait for other diplomat to come home, declare war, hope that Aragon jumps in. And they will. Good. So we won't get any aggressive expansion against Aragon because they will be in the war. Unless they peace out early, like Lithuania did at that time. Lithuania is not interested because they are scared of me. And like France, apparently. And Canada, yeah, distance war, threatened. That's all fine. So, we're going to call in Navarre, the Papal State, Tuscany, Netherlands, Lorraine, Hungary, Anhalt, Crete, Sicily, France. Rule over Toulouse as well. I could co-villagerize Navarre, but that seems pretty dumb. Actually, we can't. I think because we got a truce, and they won't accept anyway. So, I think this is going to be a very, very manageable war. Our conquest, our actual goal is to take Ile-de-France. It doesn't really matter what we put in. But we want Ile-de-France, so we'll go ahead and just name that. We could actually flip a lot of stuff over to Burgundy, actually. Just feed tons of stuff over to Burgundy if the war ends before they get annexed. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, you guys move in there. You guys come this way with the king. We're gonna go there, 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 and make a march straight for Ile-de-France with this troop, actually. Alright, troops are arriving. Are you going to leave before they get here? In the same day. Could force march and definitely catch. There we go, but I was pretty sure we were going to catch without. I'm going to try to avoid too much force marching if I can. Just because it ate a lot of our military points during the big coalition war. And I mean, I think we did well with it. I think it was worth it. Austria allied, okay, that's fine. They're still got a truce, so I don't think they can jump in. Anything I can do to convince you to join in? No, apparently not. Ports are being blockaded. Ah, but we can get our fleet together and go and kill these guys. Okay, a bit of a skirmish there. Trading in fur is happening. Nice. Whoa, okay, that is a bit of a battle. I don't know where these guys are necessarily going. You stop, force march, jump in quick. Detach and come over here. You detach a little and then march down. Looks like Hesse is going to come and help us anyway. And we are actually killing them pretty well as is. Really, why is that? They have no leader. Oh, they still have, we have the same discipline and tactics. They have higher morale, but without a leader. And they've got the terrain penalties? Okay, well, they're going to get crushed. Good. Battle of Holland, Brunswick, and more. So yeah, a little bit of skirmishes there. Nothing much to worry about. I think we've got our vassals still on aggressive mode. Kind of a mix. Oh, right, I've got Poland now. I'll tell them to go ahead and be aggressive. I think that's probably fine for this. Let's detach a little bit and then march forward over here. Boom, crush that army. Of course, the French cannot properly reinforce just because they are completely out of manpower. So that's nice. I'm just going to split you like that. I'm going to detach you and march you down over here. It's weird to think of this as, like, not French area. Alright, you, leader, do you have siege? A little bit. You need basically all of those cannons, so I don't really want to split anything off. What I'll do is do something like grab half the infantry and just pull you back over here. And then come back. What is this flag? Oh, right, it's our territory. Derp. Hang on. Yeah, I guess you can go there to minimize attrition. I keep thinking this is all going to be French. So weird that it's not. You split in half, go there. Go ahead, I accept the heresy, it's not the end of the world. Some attacks in a few places I don't particularly care about. I think one of those were rebels, though. May have to pay a little bit of attention to that. Detach some sieges. Batten like that. Like that. Oh, we can't detach anything there. And we're gonna detach 2 sieges. And the bulk of the troops over to Breda. Oh, we're already in Zealand. Down here that we want to go to. And we'll get a full siege of the Netherlands. Now, we can't separate peace them because they're pretty sure they're in here as a coalition member. It's worth checking to see who I can separate peace, if anything. No one. All right. Oh, really not much of a reason to do anything. We can regain our stability really, really cheaply. Oh, and I can also start coring Liège. So let me go ahead and boost me up by +1. Slightly more expensive because they were extended, which some of it's about to go away, but that's only 6%, so it hardly matters. Do that. Okay. Rebels lost the stability, but then we got it back, so we're okay. Don't quite have enough people there. But with a few reinforcements, we'll be alright. I'm going to detach here, march down. We're going to keep detaching some sieges. Pretty sure it's fine for us to be in carpet siege mode. I'm going to absolutely welcome that attack. Bring it, buddy. Bring it. In fact, you don't have a leader. Well, Toulouse does. Move up there and help out. You go and smash that stack. I got a lot of military tradition. It could have been better, but I can't complain too much. Let's go ahead and kill that guy. Am I going to reach you? The 9th, the 8th. Yes, good. Wars are done. We've got some extra troops kicking around, apparently. So let's go ahead and move you out. Try to keep people a little bit more together than I sometimes do. Oh, you went down there. Okay. Force march, go. You come down here at regular speed. You detach and move here. Looks like all the sieges are actually going on, which is good. What about hostile sieges? There and over there. Well, we can't do anything about that one. The one in Brunswick isn't the end of the world. It'd be nice to take care of course. We don't have to rush to it. So we are definitely crushing this French army. Well, that's maybe not the most efficient, but looks like we're going to be okay. Let me go ahead and won that. Lovely. You're going to move this way. Let's go ahead and when are you going to get there? On the 9th. I'm going to see if we can't snag you over there. So on the 8th, which is now, force march, go. We'll do a consolidate regiments just to make sure the front lines are strong. You as well, actually, merge up. Force march, go. Good. You come down here. You come down here. Force march is not going to be required. In fact, you probably don't need to worry about coming down there at all. I think we're going to be fine. I think we've more or less won this war pretty effectively. Pretty quickly. Should win this. Taking a few more losses maybe than we'd want to, but it's alright. Yeah. Okay, a few sieges going on here and there. Detach some of these extra people now that we're getting some reinforcements. There we are. Nice, maybe there was a quick way to find out if any of these sieges were slightly oversupplied. Keep detaching like that. I just like grab them and hit D to see if I can detach any extra numbers. Oh, like here. Detach. We'll go to Calais. Oh, and we are blockading, which is good in speeding things up. I'm going to detach a blockade, move down a little bit. And here, I'm going to split, move that way, and then split and move there. You will split and move there. These guys here, I will select the army, remove the force march, split you in half, and one of you there, and then from here we'll detach the siege and move you down to, I don't know. We still have to worry about these Tuscan troops. Hang on. Actually, join up in Languedoc, because then we can do one force march. That'll be nice and cheap. We lost the Battle of Vaux. Oh, there's a lot of troops there. Two battles of Vaux have been lost. You come over here. I don't want to get hit by these guys once they reinforce. How many people we got here? Not quite enough. Get reinforced, and then we'll go and kill those guys. We need a new advisor. I would like... I'm still making tons of money. Let's go for one of the level 3 guys. Just so that we get more admin points. And I guess we'll take the national tax modifier. Maybe he'll pay for himself. You're there, which is fine and dandy. So there's still some French troops going around with some numbers. What's important is that we will finish the siege of Ile-de-France, and we won't be interrupted there. All right, here. Merge up. Select the army. Force march. Come over here. We could do a... actually, they've gotten some real numbers here. Huh. And reinforced a little bit more than I expected. I'm going to split in half, take this group, and move them up over this way, because these French troops may come and cause some trouble up in this sort of squishy underbelly that I've got going on. So we'll see about taking care of that. This stack should be big enough to withstand these attacks. We can reinforce with some force march and just close in pretty quickly. Hungary, I don't think will be a problem. They are a little far out of the way. So, all right, we're going to go and put a cut in here. Again, we're hoping to finish this war, take Paris, and then maybe fast forward a little bit through the end game. We're going to have to take care of this stack soon. But for now, see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.